So I decided I'm going to start building me another rifle, another AR. And I'm going to use parts of this one for now until I can get all the parts bought over the course of the winter. Now this is a spare upper I have. It's a 5.56 mil-spec barrel, 16-inch. Standard upper receiver. The whole lower is actually off my girlfriend's Bushmaster. This is the ATN day-night scope. And of course, as you can see, the suppressors on it. Now I have this one set up strictly for a nighttime gun. The ATN, great scope, except in the daytime you don't get a good resolution. It's hard to see your stuff during the day. However, at night, for the night vision stuff, it was great. Actually, I was out last night and we got close to or a full moon, and I'll put some video of that in with this. And it works great as a nighttime scope, but I don't care for it for a daytime scope. So, since it's now mid-September, and we'll be getting too cold to be out at night. I'm kind of wimpy about that nowadays. So I decided to use the parts on this one to build me another rifle throughout the winter. But I got enough coming that I can get it shooting. Basically, I'm going to build a 24-inch barrel that I can put the suppressor on it, but I'm going to set it up as a bolt action. Now, what do you mean by a bolt action AR-15? Well, like this one, I took the gas tube out. And I took the gas block and turned it around backwards just to seal up the hole. So every time you fire, you got to manually rearm it. It doesn't rearm by itself, so it's no longer a semi-auto. Now the reason I did this is because if you watch some of my other videos, I have the other rifle that had the piston system in it with the suppressor, and it still got really dirty back here in the receiver. And it irritated me, so I started putting the suppressor on my bolt action Mossberg, which is a great gun, don't get me wrong, but it's only a 16-inch barrel, and it doesn't reach out to 1,000 yards as well as I would like. I mean, I can get hits out there, but the bullets, because you're losing a lot of velocity from the shorter barrel. So that's why I wanted to do a 24-inch. Now eventually I'm going to have the side charging receiver bolt. I'm actually going to get a longer handrail, but this is a 15-inch. I'm going to get me a 17-inch, and then I'll get the whole upper done sometime this winter, and then I'll start working on the complete lower, because I want to put the good trigger in and stuff like that, and that's the most expensive thing, the hyperfire trigger. But with just a barrel and a new scope coming, I can get it to where I can shoot it be almost like this, only with a 24-inch and then the suppressor. Okay, so this is the phase one of my new rifle, the bolt action, for lack of a better term, because you got to operate it manually. So I got a Bear Creek Arsenal barrel, 24-inch, threaded, heavy barrel, spiral fluid, not that that matters. And then I got this new, and I forget the name of it, I'll put it in the description, scope. It's a 8-32, and so far it's working really good. I actually just sighted it in. When I get the next part done, which is going to be the side charging upper receiver and bolt, and then a little bit longer handguard, because I want to put this one back on the old one, and it's either going to be a 17 or 16.5 inch. I'll put that on, and that should be hopefully by the end of this year. I'll have that stuff, and we'll go from there.